Pilate's report. The death of a Nazarene was the reply. For what crime? He has blasphemed. He has prophesied the ruin of the temple. He called himself the Son of God, the Messiah, the King of the Jews. Roman justice, said I, punishes not such offenses with death. Crucify him! Crucify him! Cried the relentless rabble. The vociferations of the infuriated mob shook the palace to its foundations. There was but one who appeared to be calm in the midst of the vast, isn't it the vast multitude? Mm-hmm. It was the Nazarene. After many fruitless attempts to protect him from the fury of his merciless persecutors, I adopted a measure which at the moment appeared to me to be the only one that could save his life. I proposed, as it was their custom to deliver a prisoner on such occasions, to release Jesus and let him go free, that he might be the scapegoat, as they called it, but they said Jesus must be crucified. I then spoke to them of the inconsistency of their course as being incompatible with their laws, showing that no criminal judge could pass sentence of a criminal unless the sentence must have consent of the Sanhedrin and the signature of the president of that court, that no criminal could be executed on the same day his sentence was fixed, and then, next day, on the day of his execution, the Sanhedrin was required to review the whole proceeding. Also, according to their law, a man stationed at the door of the court with a flag, and another a short way off on horseback, to cry the name of the criminal and his crime, and the names of his witnesses, and to know if anyone could testify in his favor, and the prisoner on his way to execution had the right to turn back 3 times, and to plead any new thing in his favor. I urged all these pleas, hoping they might awe them into subjection. But they still cried, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" I then ordered Jesus to be scourged, hoping this might satisfy them, but it only increased their fury. I then called for a basin and washed my hands in the presence of the clamorous multitude, thus testifying that in my judgment Jesus of Nazareth had done nothing deserving of death. But in vain it was his life these wretches thirsted for. Often in our civil commotions have I witnessed the furious anger of the multitude, but nothing could be compared to what I witnessed on this occasion. It might have been truly said that all the phantoms of the infernal regions had assembled at Jerusalem. The crowd appeared not to walk, but to be borne off and whirled as a vortex, rolling along in living waves from the portals of the Praetorium even unto Mount Zion, with howling screams, shrieks, and vociferations, such as were never heard in the seditions of the Panoria, or in the tumults of the Forum.